Why do bikes pass pre-race sound check but fail post-race sound check? That's a good question. Dave, do you know the answer to that?
Yeah. Some pre-race, they usually do like a brand new packed muffler. So usually they sound a little bit more muffled by the end of race day, broken in. It's been running for a while. Also, they do have some tips and tricks, some inside knowledge of how to make the bikes quieter. I know a couple of teams. This is not just one particular team. It's been for years. They'll put a rag in the air box, some taped up, some baffling on the inside. They've done a few things here that make them a little bit quieter for that. But by the time you're ready to go race, you rip all that crap out and you go race. So I personally think it's a little bit dumb to have a post race and a pre race for that matter. If we're racing supercross, racing dirt bikes, they're loud. Sorry, But yeah, there's a lot of different techniques that teams utilize to pass the first one, and then it's kind of tough to do it after the post race because you're really, all those things restrict power, restrict performance. So it's a little tougher to do. So one good trick that I know Greco uses is he'll have his wife go up and start talking to the guy at sound check and distract him a little bit. So that usually works. So his method is always have a pretty girl with you. That usually works. But yeah, over the years, people they stuff rags in the ear box. They do this and that to make things a little bit more quiet and muffled. Pipes, this and that they change out, but it's hard to sneak past it after the race. So
what an inconvenience sound check has been for my whole pro race career.
Really is. And you've been on some teams where they've made power in those bikes. You know what I mean? And it's like, what a pain that you can't even get up there to ride it because it's a little bit louder. Like, yeah, it's a 250 that's fully massaged and it has to be loud. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Just my thoughts.
Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, you can do so on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to send in your own video submission, you can join us in the Moto Academy family inside of the Moto Academy app by just going to themotoacademy.com. That's also where you can sign up for a class. Okay, guys, see you next episode.